It's about 7:45 p.m. and the Hickman Cupies just finished up practice on this field behind us. I'm Colby Zach, and this is Tanner Ludwig of the Missourian. There's a reason why the Cupies practiced through a 1-hour rain delay and even conditioned in the dark, and that's because they're playing their rivals, Jeff City. Can you talk a little bit on the rivalry?
Yeah, so Jeff City and Hickman have been rivals for over 100 years now, actually, and it's one of the biggest rivalries and the longest-lasting rivalries in central Missouri. And so what we see is that actually Coach Cedric Alves was a player here at Hickman, so he's experienced a rivalry as both now a player and a coach. And so it's really important that CUPE alumni go to games. They travel 30 minutes away to Jeff City. It's just one of the most important games for every season for the Cupies.
The Cupies defeated Smith Cotton last week 16-6 in their homecoming game, but did not come up with a single offensive touchdown. What are they going to have to do to get the offense rolling against Jeff City?
So yeah, I talked to Coach Alves, and he said to expect to see a lot of new faces this week. They've been cycling a lot of guys in and out, trying to find someone who can provide them a spark on offense. So they're recycling in new players through the running back, through the O-line, receivers. So look for that and keep out for some new names this weekend.
A huge part in their success last week was all of their success on defense. What are they going to have to do to carry this momentum into rivalry week?
So yeah, they're the more physical team last week against Smith Cotton. So Coach Alves says that's something they want to emphasize going into this week because it is going to be a physical game. It is a rivalry week. Everybody gets heated. So they need to make sure they're more physical than the other team so they can force some of those turnovers. Because last week they forced 5 fumbles, recovered 4 of them, and returned 1 for a touchdown. Something they're going to, if they want to help this offense, they need to have a spark on defense.
And then after 3 consecutive weeks of Dion Weston rushing for 100 or more yards, that streak was broken last week by Smith Cotton. What is he going to have to do to get back and start another streak?
So when I talked to Coach Alves, he said we need to learn to accept that not every play is going to be a big play. We have to learn to live with 5 or 6 yard gains. And so that's something we saw last week was when there was a struggling offense, he tried to make the big plays himself, tried to dance around a little too much, and that's not going to get the big consistent gains. And so we need to see him just hit the hole, get the 5 yards, and settle for those short runs.
In Columbia, I'm Colby Zach, KOMU 8 Sports.